16,102. Our track record in that division is 13,081. Are you looking at super sports?
No, I'm looking at the modifieds.
What was the fast time for modifieds?
Modifieds was a 16.516 by Colin Weinbarger.
16,516
Mm-hmm.
would have been good enough for fourth fast.
So you're telling me modifieds are...
Would have been good enough for fourth fast, according to late model times.
Wonder how that makes some late model drivers feel right now.
Casey Vitale, Mike George, Todd Sieg was third fast. Another guy that's really starting to get his program put together. Tomas Hunsker was fourth fast, the 38. Okay. Corey Brooks in the 69, fifth fast. Darren Koffel, Terry Hall, Joey Tanner, eighth fast. Jerry Schramm, Rob Campos, Trent Elliott, who just won 2 weeks ago, was 11th out of 13. Britton Donahue and Craig Hansen was your qualifying order. Heat 1. Hold on a second here. Who wants to read that real quick?
Heat 1. Heat number 1 for super late models. We had coming in 7th was Craig Hansen in the 42 car. Then 6th was Britton Donahue. 5th was Jerry Schramm's number 16. 4th was the Axeman Terry Hall. 3rd was the one-man gang Todd Sieg. 2nd was the 3V Casey Vitale. And finishing on the point was Darren Koffel, the Wizard. That was heat number 1.
Very nice.
Yeah. Heat number 2.
At least we had enough cars to have 2 heats.
I thought so. That was pretty cool. There was 6 cars in that. 6th was the 69 of Corey Brooks. 5th was Trent Elliott, the 4E. 4th was Mike George from Boone Creek. The 3 was Rob Campos. It was good to see him back out there.
Yes, it was.
2nd came in Hot Sauce.
With his Ferrari.
He was 2nd, and finishing out the top spot was the 111 VS1 of Joey Tanner.
Oh, like the one on your shirt.
Oh, yeah, like the one on my shirt, the VS1, Joey Tanner.
Are you playing
Racing
favorites?
hoodie. I'm not. I always play favorites. I'm not even going to lie.
What did I miss? I always play favorites is what I walk into.
Well, I keep hearing that, and so I keep saying it.
And so I kind of, as a joke, say it.
So he says that. Corey, you want to thank our sponsors right now?
We can. We need to.
Yes.
We absolutely need to.
Before we get into dashes for the late models.
No doubt about it. Archer Floor Covering, first and foremost, at the top of the list right now. They start with A, and we're going to go right back behind them. Archer Floor Covering, have you guys seen some of the new stuff they're doing? Some of the new materials they've got for trailers? Pretty cool stuff. You should check out their website.
Nice.
They've got some new, I forgot what it's called, coin. It's got a coin-type flooring, they call it. Non-slip. Perfect stuff for a race trailer. It's affordable. Check them out. Archer Floor Coverings. Get on their website. Good stuff. Non-slip. Swear Trucking. Amco Total Car Care Center. James Gang Pizza. Assembling J Livestock. Jetstream Aqua Massage. Doc's Photos. Northwest Trucking. Bar S Motorsports. These guys are, I mean, how many thanks do we owe these guys for supporting this show?
And putting up with us.
Oh, well, that's a big, big deal.
Can we go back to Doc for a second?
Oh, no.
Oh, that dude. Man. You know, as nutty as he is, and we love the guy, he's one of us.
Oh,
Hands
yeah.
down, fits in with our group big time. But some of the photos he gets.
Well, yeah.
Some of his
And some of the
comments.
photos he makes of me, Larry Baker.
Cars coming at him, dodging cars, snapping. You know, I mean, he's, man.
Yeah, you see how he's doing the...
Yeah, the remote control car.
Yeah, he's got the remote control truck.
Did you see some of the shots he got?
Yeah,
That
that
was
was pretty
awesome.
good.
Huh?
Yeah.
That brings it right into your front room at ground level.
And he doesn't have to get hit.
Yeah. Pretty cool deal.
Roger Schneider's bounty.
So, do we cover dashes and heats?
We did not cover dashes.
Okay.
The dash.
The
We got
dash.
through
The heats we got.
So, this dash, given who was there, to me, watching it, when they rolled out, I was kind of like, this will be different. This will be different. This is not something we see all the time. Casey Vitale, one of the guys you almost expect to be there. Mike George, first time he's visited the track this year, in the dash. Tomas Hunziker in the dash with Todd Sieg. Okay? These are guys, again, in a very competitive division that it was just kind of, I thought it was refreshing. I liked seeing it. We're not watching the same 4 cars.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it shows you the talent in this division. Todd Sieg, I'll tell you right now, that dude in the last half of last year, Budweiser Nationals, and what he's done this year has really impressed me. There's a guy that's really getting a feel for that new late model he's in. It's coming around. He's been really, really fast this year. He's been fun to watch. And if you ever talked with Todd, just a cool dude. Down to earth, everyday, blue-collar guy, just enjoys racing and just has a real passion for it. Fun guy to hang around with. And Tomas Hunziker in the dash. Here's another guy with arguably the best equipment money can buy who has had a struggle to figure this car out. They made some changes. And that car has come to life. That car has come to life.
Yeah, I was glad to see that for him because I knew at the beginning of the year, seemed like he had a little struggle, but now he's got it back up.
Well, and watching that car last Saturday night, and we've been watching Hunziker for
years,
6-7 years, maybe a little longer. Last Saturday was hands down the best I have ever seen. Not only him drive, but his car work.
Yeah. Well, he's been bouncing some notes off Mr. Darren Koffel, and he's had Mr. John Duty kind of helping him out too with a little bit of the setup stuff. And I think they got him trying some stuff that he wasn't so comfortable trying, but I think he's pretty happy that he's trying it out now. So,
can I update you with what you just said?
Huh.
Do you know who he gave a lot of credit to in Victory Lane?
Yeah.
Who's really got that car coming around? Joey Tanner.
Really?
He's been working with Joey a little bit. They got out there in practice. Joey said, hey, let's try this, let's try that. And that thing, it's fast. And I've said it. I've said it for a while. Hunziker's got some talent behind the wheel. The guy can drive. Mm-hmm. Okay? Right here. Larry Baker just hit us up on the...
Oh, God.
Yeah, Larry's here.
Made it.
He says right here in this Weird Trekking chat line, Hot Sauce will have a win this season.
Oh, most likely.
I'm going to agree with that. After watching what I saw Saturday night, I don't disagree with that at all. If that car continuously gets better, if they've got that foundation pretty solid underneath him and he's liking what he's feeling, I don't doubt that at all. I will not be surprised to see that 38 win a race.
And Joey's going to stop helping people because every time he helps somebody, they seem to beat him. Trent.
Well, Joey has really, and I think that's why Joey is as good as he is. In a very talented late model division, he is fast because he does his homework. Much like a lot of these younger guys that to be fast, you have to know what the car is doing. Before, coming up there, we had 5 or 6 guys week in and week out that were above everybody else. I think the field top to bottom has really started to even out. They've still got those guys that are just a little bit ahead, but we've got guys that are catching up with them. And it all comes down to shocks right now. Shock packages on these late model cars and any race car, but with these particular cars are everything.
Oh, they're super shock sensitive.
It's crazy what they're doing to tune these cars with the shocks. A main event rolled around, 13 cars started. We had 8 on the lead lap. Those cars were your winner, Casey Vitale. Second spot, Tomas Hunziker. Joey Tanner third. Terry Hall, good run for Terry Hall after what happened the week before, having that car destroyed in the trophy dash. Trent Elliott was 5th. Mike George, Jerry Schramm, Darren Koffel, your lead lap cars. Rob Campos, Britton Donahue, Todd Sieg, Corey Brooks, Craig Hansen were 9th through 13th.
There was bonus money for that going to the back, wasn't there?
There was.
How many guys took that?
A couple of them. Joey did.
Yeah.
Ended up third.
He needed a caution. That race went, it was 40 laps, right?
It was 40 laps.
Green to checkered. There was no caution in the middle, no nothing. You had to be on your game.
You really did. You did. I was looking for how long it took us to get this race in, but unfortunately that time. Okay. 11 minutes, 20 seconds.
For 40 laps.
For 40 laps. 11 minutes, 20 seconds. Vitale now has 2 wins. That 3V. Talking with him, he said he hasn't even touched the car from when they got it put back together after that deal on the trophy dash where it ripped the rear end out and broke the right axle tube. And
you know what?
He says he can't take it apart because the car's so bent.
Well, not only that, it's like he said to me, he stopped by the house the other day, and he's just like, we were talking about engines for the Super Sport. He's like, small. Ever since you switched to that small motor, he said, that car is on fire.
Yeah. Well, what's he using? 525.
Yep.
What are the guys? Okay, so listen, on this list right here, we've seen Vitale win 2, 525.
Yep.
Trent Elliott's got a win, 525. Joey Tanner has been right. I don't think he hasn't won at Willamette yet. Grove. 2 wins at Grove. With a 525.
Yeah.
There has not been. Joey does have a win at Willamette this year, and he did in Jerry Schramm's car.
Oh, that's right.
525.
There has not been. Oh, there was. Rob May. Is that the only win?
Yeah.
So, 6 races? We've got 1 open motor that's won a race.
Well, let's see who's running open motors right now. You got Koffel's running an open
Koffel's
motor.
running one.
Tomas is crate, isn't he?
No, that's an open.
That's an open motor.
I'm knowing Mike George. He's probably got a big motor in there. So, I mean, we've got enough open motors, but 525.
It seems it's working.
It's working very well. It is working very well. I don't know how anybody argues that's not the way to go. Anybody want to argue that?
Nope. Every time I do, you guys tell me I'm wrong, so I'm done.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just seeing what's being proven out there. And it's actually frustrating on my part because I'm an open motor kind of guy. I like the sound of muscle. I like the sound of a camshaft. I like all that. But it's working, you know?
Yeah. Oh, there's nothing that beats the sound of those open motors.
Come on. You got a roller cam and just thumping and bumping like a muscle car. It's like, loud. And then you just drop this little 525 and they're in. And
they sound good still. They do sound good, but it's not
have that traditional.
That growl and it's not thumping the ground when it comes by and,
Right.
It's a whole different ball game. But, man, dollar for dollar, there is no way.
Yeah.
No way you go against it.
What do you got?
It's just blowing up. The notifications coming in. People are just. There's a lot more action on our phones tonight than there is on the Sawyer Trucking chat line.
Yours too.
Some people are not really wanting to make their comments public. Thank you. It's just honesty. It's what we do.
Yeah, but sometimes our opinions get us in trouble.
Well,
do you want us to get up here and lie to people?
No.
Do you want us to make you feel good?
I'm not going to.
I'm not going to get up here and say something to make you feel good when it's not the truth.
There's no problems in this world.
Yeah.
I wish
you'll feel better.
No.
I want to talk to Mike about Bakersfield.
Where's Mike?
Mike he's got a lot going on down there in the Santa Maria area, and
they had a lot of action going on over there, huh?
Boy, and there's a reason why I really want him to call in, and we're going to talk about it because
it was pretty national news.
And that's the thing. It really was very uncalled for, very unnecessary, no place for it.